Jack was playing hide-and-seek and hid inside a wardrobe. He remembered staying there for a full 2 hours, but when he came out, he realized that only a minute had passed. Thinking the clock was broken, he asked his friends and learned that it was indeed only 1 minute. Jack's sharp mind immediately realized that the wardrobe had allowed him to drain time ahead of schedule. Preparing for his law exam, Jack wasn't particularly smart. He had to work harder than everyone else. His roommate had already finished reviewing all the material, and with the exam approaching, Jack took his study materials into the wardrobe to cram. As a result, he easily completed the exam, while his roommate noticed something strange. In just a few hours, Jack had grown an incredible amount of facial hair. Jack eventually graduated at the top of his class and joined a Fortune 500 company. Whenever his boss assigned him tasks, Jack would take the relevant materials into the wardrobe. Tasks that would take others a month to complete, Jack could easily finish in one night. His boss greatly admired his abilities and even held a celebration dinner in his honor. However, when Jack went to wash his hands, he was shocked to find his hair was peppered with white strands. As time passed, he realized that even playing ball with his son was becoming difficult. His co-workers would gently pat him, and he'd fall down and couldn't get up. After a medical diagnosis, the doctors told Jack that he had suffered a mild stroke. Despite being only 30 years old, his body was functioning like a 50-year-old's. His wife also told him that she had accomplished her life goals and hoped that Jack would enjoy life and stop overextending himself. Jack nodded in agreement and decided to lock away the key to the wardrobe. He promised to spend the remaining time with his family. 3 years later, Jack's roommate brought him some bad news. The list of senior partners had been released, and several colleagues, including his roommate, had been chosen. Jack, however, was not selected. He congratulated his roommate on the outside, but felt deeply disappointed. That night, unable to sleep, Jack realized he couldn't finish the task his boss had assigned. His boss believed Jack had lost his previous capabilities. Unwilling to accept this, Jack retrieved the key he had locked away, intending to enter the wardrobe again. But as he stood before the wardrobe, Jack remembered his wife's words and, filled with regret, decided to leave. However, he suddenly noticed a hole in the pocket of his coat. His wardrobe key was gone. Panicking, he searched desperately and finally saw the key lying outside through the keyhole. His son had come in to find him. By this time, Jack's hair had turned completely white and his time was running out. He desperately knocked on the wardrobe, calling for his son, but his son was moving at an agonizingly slow pace. Jack had already become an old man, and when his son opened the wardrobe, Jack had turned into a pile of ashes due to the passage of time.